Hi everyone, welcome back to Brian's Mysteries and Adventures on Trail. Today we're going to be talking about two different cases. The first is about the three missing climbers in British Columbia. That case, it's going to be more about talking about the search and rescue efforts and just to show you how difficult these searches can be. The second case, we're going to be talking about a park host who actually went missing just recently in April of this year in her own park. I just also wanted to say thank you for all my subscribers, all your support, everybody who's donated. If you haven't subscribed, I'd ask you to please consider subscribing. It's free and it really helps out the channel a lot and my future efforts to help search and rescue and hopefully get back into the field. Alright everybody, let's get into today's video.
As some of you may or may not know, at the end of May of this year, 2024, 3 climbers went missing in the Squamish area of British Columbia while attempting to summit Atwell Peak. Atwell Peak is a very serious climb. This is not just a hike. It requires crampons, ropes, ice axe, climbing axes, the whole 9 yards. No one knows exactly what happened. The names of the people have not been released for privacy issues. The reason I wanted to talk about this case is to first send out my thoughts and prayers to the climbers, their families, as well as all the search and rescue people. This is the area. This is Atwell Peak in Garibaldi Park in British Columbia. Here's another picture of it right here. The climbers left for their ascent on May 31st of this year, 2024, and they have not been heard from since. Unfortunately, inclement weather and various avalanche risks has caused the various search and rescue teams to suspend their searches at some time. These are pictures of the various teams that have gone out. You can see it's very treacherous, and every time these men and women go out, they're risking their own lives. Both the Squamish County Search and Rescue as well as the North Shore Rescue teams have been working very hard on this investigation and search. This is a picture of Atwell Peak shown from a helicopter that was provided by North Shore Rescue, taken on Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. The rescue teams in Squamish, British Columbia say, quote, "They have not completely halted their efforts to find the 3 missing mountaineers last seen on May 31st. The groups say that the terrain where searches were being conducted is still changing and hazardous due to the temperatures rapidly shifting from cool to hot." I wanted to include this picture because it shows all the necessary gear that you need to summit this type of a peak. The search and rescue teams reported that they suspended their search efforts this past Thursday due to, quote, "significant challenges posed by unstable conditions on Mount Garibaldi, where the 3 mountaineers were last seen." Since they are unable to go in on foot, they have been reviewing all their drone footage, the various photos that they took from helicopters, using a lot of that information to try and narrow down the search grid. It's quite possible that maybe one of the mountaineers got injured. The fact that there are 3 of them gives them a much better chance of survival. It's possible that they're just hunkered down somewhere in a snow cave waiting for help. The SAR teams have made statements that said once the weather and terrain allows rescuers further opportunities, they will re-engage the search. I hope and pray that the weather will break, give them that opportunity to get back out there, and that not only will they find all 3 men alive and well and be able to bring them back to their loved ones, but I also hope and pray that none of the search and rescue volunteers and workers are hurt or injured in any way. Because, like I stated in the beginning, search missions like this are extremely technical and are extremely dangerous. I will continue to follow this case and update you as soon as an update becomes available. The next case we are going to be discussing is a 51-year-old woman named Amber Bretsch. She disappeared on April 1st of this year, 2024. Amber went missing in the White Tank Mountain Regional Park. I've got the red dot there to show you. I'm going to have some various maps up to give you a better idea, as always. Amber had been working at this park as a host for several years. She had recently resigned from that position, but even still, she was still volunteering very often at the park. White Tank Mountain Regional Park is northwest of Phoenix. It's about a 30-mile drive. It's roughly 30,000 acres. It's got mountains, canyons, roughly 30 miles of hiking trails, all of which Amber knew like the back of her head. This is a very popular park for hikers, campers, even horseback riders. Everyone in the area loves coming to this park, and Amber was no different. She loved this park. Amber is roughly 5 foot 5 inches tall, 180 pounds, has red hair, brown eyes, and she normally wears glasses. She is a devout Christian, an average churchgoer. She goes to a Bible study. She loves volunteering. She is known to help the homeless and anyone else who is in need. She is a very loving, caring woman. According to family members and police statements, she was last seen here on 27th Avenue and Deer Valley Road on April 1st. Her silver 2017 Kia Rio was found on April 4th at the White Tank Mountain Regional Park by a park worker. According to the reports, her keys, phone, debit card were all still inside the vehicle, and the vehicle was unlocked. Search and rescue efforts scoured the park from April 3rd to April 8th. They used police dogs, ground search teams, drone teams, even people on horseback, but found no clues and no sign of Amber. The Phoenix Police Department headed up this investigation. We do know that they were able to go around and gather surveillance videos from areas that Amber was last thought to be seen in. Those videos are still being reviewed, and none of that information has been released to the public yet. The last search efforts that were at least known to the family was when the police departments were using drone teams to search for Amber on Friday, April 19th. The last statements given by the Phoenix police to various news outlets said that they didn't have any future plans for further searches or any other updates that they were willing to give at that time. The way that the authorities came upon her vehicle, it seemed as though she'd just gotten out for a second, maybe to say hi to someone, because, like I said, she was a host for many years and she was still volunteering in this park. The door of her vehicle was also open when they found it, which seems to indicate that she had just gotten out for a quick second. Maybe she needed to use the restroom, maybe she saw someone, maybe there was foul play. It seems odd that with all the searches and this park not being of one of the bigger parks, she hasn't been found yet. It's also hard to know what her intentions were when she went to the park that day. She didn't tell anyone. It's possible that she just wanted to hike one of the many trails that she knew just to get away for a while. She had lost her husband within the last year, but she was getting a lot of support from church, family, and friends, and this park was her sanctuary. She loved it. It was her happy place. Sadly, Amber remains missing to this day, and of course her family and friends, everyone who knew her in the community, are just devastated. They want her back. They want to know what happened. If you have any information, please call the Phoenix Police Department's Missing and Unidentified Persons Unit at 602-534-2121. If any of you watching live in and around that area or planning a trip to the Phoenix area or this particular park, please share this video and her information. I'll have more information in the description, as this is still an ongoing, active, open investigation. I want to dedicate this video to the 3 missing climbers in British Columbia, their friends, their families, all the search and rescue people who are working so hard to bring them home. Also to Amber Bretsch, I just hope and pray that you are still out there somewhere. My thoughts and prayers go out to your friends, your family, all your loved ones, and I hope you are able to be reunited with them soon. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support, your feedback, your comments, your donations, for subscribing, everything. You guys mean the world to me. You're all so awesome. Special thank you to co.ag for providing the background music. Hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking with me to the end. I really appreciate it. If you have any case or video suggestions for me, please email me. I am still trying to get caught up on the emails. I'm a few weeks behind, so please bear with me on that. I really appreciate all your feedback and suggestions. Keep them coming, and I would love to hear about your upcoming summer adventures. If any of you are able to donate, that would be amazing. All my information is always in the description, along with sources and photo credits, more information on the case. But if not, subscribing, liking, and just watching means the world to me. You guys are the best. I'm working on many new videos, and I will be keeping to the regular upload schedule that I've been doing. Like I said, if you have any suggestions or feedback, I love hearing from you guys. All right, see you next time.